In problem 3, we're going to start factoring trinomials. Tri meaning 3, there are 3 terms. Now for these ones, there's not going to be a common factor, so what we're going to use is something called product sum. So looking at our standardized quadratic equation, we have ax squared plus bx plus c. Now for all of these problems, our a's are 1, so they're going to be little invisible 1s in front of your first term, but I'm going to keep that a there just for reference. Product sum is telling us that the product that we're going to start with is a times c. The a is not going to be important right now, but it will be important in future problems. The sum is going to be b. So let's look at our first example. A times c is 1 times 12, or 12. Our sum is 7. So what we're going to do is look for 2 factors of 12 that equal 7. And it's okay if you have to do several tries on this. It takes a while to get the hang of it. I know I struggled with this when I first learned this concept. So let's look at the 2 numbers that make up 12, 1 and 12. 1 plus 12 is 13, not 7, so that's not going to be our solution. Another factors of 12 is 2 and 6. 2 plus 6 is 8. We're getting closer, but that's still not our solution. How about 3 and 4? 3 plus 4 is 7, so that is going to be our solution. That's how we're going to factor this trinomial. We have a plus 3 times a plus 4. Now if we want to check our work, I'm not going to do this every time, but you can check your work by foiling. We'll have a squared, outside is 4a, inside is 3a, last is 12. Combining like terms, we get a squared plus 7a plus 12. So our solution is correct. I just wanted to show you that is a way that you can check your solution. Let's do product sum with number 2. Our product is going to be 1 times a negative 20, which gives us negative 20 for our product. Our sum, there's that invisible 1 in front of that w, so our sum is going to be 1. Now, when you have a product that's negative, you want to look at your inner term. If that inner term is positive, the larger number is going to be positive when you factor that negative 20. If it was negative, the larger factor would be negative. In this case, it's positive, so we know that the bigger number is going to be positive. Let's start with 20 and negative 1. 20 plus negative 1 is 19. Well, positive is not equal to 1, so that is not a solution. We can see these two numbers are very far apart, giving us a number that is also large. This number is small. We want numbers that are going to be closer together. Let's try 10 and negative 2. 10 plus negative 2 gives us 8, which is still too big. How about 5 and negative 4? 5 plus negative 4 is 1, which is exactly what we're looking for. So our solution is going to be w plus 5 times w plus a negative 4, or minus 4. This last example, I'm going to show you a shortcut on how to do this later in this lesson, but for now we're going to use product sum. We can rewrite this as x squared plus 0x minus 36. And now we have a b. We want our product is going to be 1 times negative 36, or negative 36. Our sum is 0. We want 2 numbers that add up to 0 that are factors of negative 6, or negative 36. Factors of negative 36, they have to be the same number, so we could basically take the square root of 36, which is 6, and have both the positive and negative, and those add up to 0. So that is going to be our solution. So we're going to have x plus 6 times x minus 6. If you want to double check that solution, you will see that those x terms will cancel each other out.